Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. A few weeks back on WWE SmackDown, Paul Heyman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief. On social media, the Wiseman confirmed his position with Roman Reigns, whom he considers his tribal chief. Heyman, Reigns, and the Usos were the founders of the bloodline. Following their alliance, the heel faction added Sikoa and Sami Zayn to the group. At WrestleMania XL, Roman lost the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes. The head of the table has been on a hiatus since losing at the grandest stage of them all. Paul Heyman was recently put through the announce table by Solo Sikoa and the new version of the bloodline. The Wiseman had refused to acknowledge Sikoa as the new tribal chief. While speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's The Wrestling Time Machine podcast, legendary wrestling journalist Bill Apter stated that he was worried for Heyman during the table spot. He also discussed Roman Reigns' upcoming return, claiming he might reunite the original bloodline. Paul Heyman is expected to return to WWE television alongside Roman Reigns. It remains to be seen if the duo will return at the SummerSlam 2024 Premium Live event. Last Friday, Paul Heyman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief on WWE SmackDown. As a result, the bloodline destroyed the Wiseman and put him through a table. A wrestling veteran recently suggested this could be all part of a plan led by Heyman himself against Roman Reigns. The veteran in question is Francine. On her Eyes Up Here podcast, the former WWE star discussed the recent developments in the Bloodline storyline. She claimed Paul Heyman's destruction at the hands of the Bloodline might be part of a bigger plan. The 52-year-old felt the Wiseman could ultimately betray the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion. The Queen of Extreme claimed Heyman might have sacrificed his body to convince people he was not with Sikoa's group. She speculated that the Wiseman and the rest of the faction would turn on Reigns upon the latter's return. On an episode of Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, veteran journalist Bill Apter addressed the possible scenarios for Roman Reigns' return. He pointed out that the tribal chief would need allies to fight Solo Sikoa's version of the bloodline. While Apter suggested the Usos might reunite with their former leader, he claimed a Hall of Famer could return to align with the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Apter predicted that Ricochet could return to the Stamford-based company to join forces with his sons, Jimmy and Jey and Reigns. Roman Reigns is expected to return as a babyface. Many believe his comeback could happen at SummerSlam. It would be interesting to see if Paul Heyman would indeed betray